Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today we got some pretty heavy stuff, so I recommend you guys to watch this video all the way through so you don't miss out on any of these really interesting things. And also, guys, make sure you press the like button to help out with the YouTube algorithm. I really think it helps if you press the like button to make the video rank better. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you help me out. And also, if you want to be notified every single time I upload another piece of crypto news, make sure you hit the subscribe button or don't. But yeah, my big question of today is, do you guys like XRP? Right? And the reason I'm asking this once more is because every time I upload a video that is just about XRP, a lot of people get mad, a lot of people get angry, and they say it's a scam, stupid, or shiz. You guys know what I mean. And I'm wondering, are you on the supportive side or the negative side? I mean, I don't care, all right? If people hate it, I'll still talk about it because I like it. But I'm wondering from you, if 99% of them like it, I'll still talk, but I'll try to keep it to a minimum. So let me know what you guys think. I want to see some debates going on in the comment section, so go right at it. Get to the comment section. All right, first tweet of the day, and a lot of these are going to be coming from XRP Crypto Wolf, so big shout out to him for posting a lot of this. But it says, the Bank for International Settlements Committee on Payments and Market Infrastructure, Stage 2 report to the G20, enhancing cross-border payments, building blocks of a global roadmap, and the global roadmap will be officially launched at the G20 in October. And this is mostly about enhancing cross-border payments, and it's a pretty interesting, pretty long part of the big report. And you can see here a lot is being talked about. A lot of the building blocks and everything really is in there. But earlier I was discussing about why G20 is so important for the complete crypto adoption. But mostly, if G20's new regulations were to be a good or bad thing, or if their involvement were to be good or bad. Because mostly what you see if G20 is involved, what you see is that things become a lot more strict, a lot more restricted. However, another thing that does happen and that it does help for is that it opens up the space quite a lot more, which is contrarian to what I just said, right? It being strict. Something just fell down on the floor somewhere in the back of the room. I don't know what it was. Let's skip out on it. What is so important about G20 and why it's so contrarian is that G20 closes things down with regulations, right? That's one part of it. But the second part of it is these regulations allow billions of dollars of companies or in companies to enter the space. So had G20 not been really into regulating crypto, it would most likely mean that they are not really acknowledging it as a recognized market. They're really not trying to acknowledge it because it's not that legit. However, if G20 steps in and is like, all right, these are the rules, a lot of these companies are going to try get in, and they might have to, follow and apply those rules, which might restrict them in their possibilities. And it might also restrict some of the parties that are already in it. However, I think it does allow a lot more other parties to hop in, and especially these partnerships or things that are going through G20 or that have to be discussed there. Yeah, they're all pretty big deals because what they say is most likely going to be key, right? And if they're involved, you almost know for a fact that that's the new standard, that's the big thing, which is interesting from all of this. Now, one thing I forgot to show you guys earlier was this. Good for XRP, Chainlink, and XTZ, some new fiat pairs. And that is because Coinbase Pro a couple of hours ago, and I think this video will be up in like 9 hours or so, but still, this was pretty big just now. On July 21st, trading on Algo Euro, Algo GBP, Link Euro, Link GBP, XRP GBP, and XTZ Euro, XTZ GBP order books will start in phases. Trading will begin on or after 7 p.m. or AM PT, beginning with post-only mode, proceeding to full trading if our metrics for a healthy market are met. Pretty damn huge, pretty damn crazy, right? And a lot of people had some funny comments. Can't see them anymore, but yeah, it was pretty damn cool, guys. It was pretty damn cool and nice to see. Now, XRP Crypto Wolf posted something else, which said Ripple's early investor, Standard Chartered Bank, has invested $18 million in a funding round for cryptocurrency custodian Metaco, which is focused on the institutional market, citing a need to improve the undeveloped market infrastructure in crypto assets. Now, will this involve Ripple at all? Not necessarily, but this is all, I guess, good because these guys over at Standard Chartered, yeah, they most likely know what to invest in. They most likely know what to go for to really help out the space. And that is, I think, what it's primarily good for here. British Bank has invested in Metaco, a crypto custodian focused on the institutional market. And whenever custodians are hopping in, you almost always see them, being involved with institutional markets because, that's where they get the money from. And it's always positive for crypto, right? Almost always. 99 out of 100 times is really, really positive for crypto as a whole because it allows more money to hop in. It allows more people to, hop on, and it's all pretty damn juicy. And especially to see that they've invested, they most likely see some crazy potential. R3 CEO David Rudder started a new corporate bond technology venture for a blockchain platform to improve liquidity in the corporate bond market. The new solution aims to improve market liquidity by addressing market inefficiencies as well as weaknesses. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. R3 is really, really up and running right now. A lot of articles are being based upon R3. A lot of new technologies are being based upon R3. And it's really getting a frick ton of attention at this point with a lot of crazy announcements and a lot of crazy things. Here is another one. R3 partnered with Singapore FinTech Association to fast-track startups in Singapore's blockchain ecosystem. As I just told you guys, a lot is going on for R3, and we all know R3 is also working with Ripple, which is pretty damn positive, but they're also working with MAS, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, like we've been talking about in the last couple of videos, and I'm really wondering what's going to be coming from all of this, linking that we're doing here. R3 partnered with Singapore FinTech Association to fast-track startups in Singapore blockchain ecosystem. The strategic partnership between SG FinTech and Inside R3 enables startups in SFA's network with direct access to R3's quota to build on it. Pretty cool. XRP Crypto Wolf says, Japan's government is set to include a central bank digital currency in its economic financial plan and acknowledge the importance of a CBDC. The Japanese government will include a CBDC while also coordinating with other countries like the EU and the US. The EU is not a country, but I see what you guys mean. And one thing, or actually two things I must add there, is first of all, a freaking ton of countries right now are looking at CBDCs, right? China, we just saw about it. England, we just saw about it, and a ton of others are looking at it. Singapore, but also the first tweet that we just saw, this one right here, you can also see if you check, it also will always entail CBDCs, right? Factor an international dimension into CBDC designs, and if you just scroll further, you'll see a lot of mentions of CBDCs, as that's also built in here, which, in my opinion, is really kind of crazy, because a lot of these technologies could also work when working with Ripple and XRP. And we often discuss about how CBDCs around Ripple/XRP could also be working, which in my opinion is pretty cool to see that all these countries are developing it so quickly. Ripple's ODL partner Neum partnered with Visa to expand its card issuance service to Europe. Neum Open Money and Visa will enable secure real-time digital payments to Visa credit/debit cards through tokenization for in-stores, online payments, and at ATMs. Pretty cool. Nothing too big, but still pretty nice. And to read a little bit further, Neum, a global financial technology platform, announced today a partnership with Visa to expand its card issuance service to Europe, soon after the company announced a similar service in Australia. And again, it's not too big for the price, but it's very good for global adoption, right? And with this Visa partnership, Neum is able to provide end-to-end issuing, processing, and onboarding services in a shorter time. Businesses using Neum-issued corporate cards will be able to conduct real-time fund transfers to both physical and virtual Visa cards, credit and debit, such as crediting payroll into Visa cards. They will also be able to enable secure digital payments through tokenization for in-stores, online payments, and ATM points. And they will also be able to unlock simple payment experiences for businesses and consumers around the world through multi-currency cards with multi-pocket/wallet spend management features. Pretty good, pretty cool. All positive stuff for this partner. And it's an ODL partner, so yeah. And then Ripple's new partner, Currency Cloud, has secured an e-money license from the Netherlands' central bank, allowing it to continue operating across the European Union. The license brings faster cross-border payments to more European financial institutions, and whenever I see, the Netherlands being involved, the best country in the world, a lot of you will say it's second to America, I think, but all right, it's a cool country. You guys know about it. Currency Cloud secures e-money license from Dutch central bank. Global payments platform Currency Cloud announced it has secured an e-money license with the bank, allowing it to continue. The license is one of the only 7 ones issued to non-banks by the Dutch central bank and will allow Currency Cloud to store money and operate e-wallets on behalf of its clients, as well as process payments and collections. And the license is part of the company's strategy to expand its European footprint from its existing Amsterdam office, bringing faster and more transparent cross-border payments to more European financial institutions. It also ensures passporting rights, which allows Currency Cloud to continue operating across Europe. No matter the outcome of the Brexit negotiations, the company will remain headquartered in London. And Mike Levin, CEO of Currency Cloud, comments, CV19 has accelerated the rush towards digital payments, and Europe represents a tremendous opportunity for Currency Cloud. The Netherlands possesses the perfect blend of factors to support our expansion in the EU. It has strong fintech sector, access to top talent, and a safe regulatory environment, which allows us to keep driving forward our service and product. End quote. The license also ensures we can continue to serve European clients effectively after the Brexit transition period ends, which is really important for them since they're based in England. Was it London? Yeah, that's where it's headquartered, which is, again, going to be relatively difficult if Brexit really, transitions all the way through. And Currency Cloud, let me accept this for all of you that have been bothered. Currency Cloud is a cross-border payments engine for leading fintechs and financial institutions, including Fitterbank, Penta, and Lunar, and has already grown its European customer base by 180% since June 2016. It now has more than 300 customers across the region and processed close to 10 billion euros so far this year on their behalf. The company enables payments from 180 countries, and its latest product, Currency Cloud Spark, provides multi-currency accounts for banks and fintechs to collect, store, convert, and pay in more than 35 countries or currencies. The new license belongs to Currency Cloud's Dutch entity, Currency Cloud BV, part of the wider company group. Currency Cloud is authorized by the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK as well, and the Amsterdam team of Osborne Clark assisted Currency Cloud with legal representation to obtain the electronic money institution license in the Netherlands. Pretty big article, but pretty huge in terms of severity, right? Again, no effect on the price, as it mostly does not, but this is the stuff I like to read about and I like to know about, because that's the stuff that's really going to matter. All right, and even though you might not see a direct influx in price or people buying into it, as David Schwartz said, and as anybody could guess, eventually at one point in the future, prices will catch up. So even if people right now don't know how to value it or don't know exactly where to put it at or anything like that, eventually it'll happen, eventually it'll come, and I'm just really, really excited for it. You guys know it. I'm really, really excited for it, and I know these coins are going to be valued to the moon, and it's going to be golden. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents and all of that, though, guys. I think it's a longer-term game. I don't think you should be worried about these short-term price fluctuations as much, but maybe that's just me. XRP and VeChain most undervalued crypto asset poll concludes. I actually want to talk about this. I think I actually talked about it earlier in one of my videos, and mostly that is because, well, VeChain and Chainlink have been outperforming the crypto market like crazy, and XRP has just been kind of stagnant for a little while, right? Which is, of course, why a lot of people think it's undervalued. But again, I talked about that more in my previous video, so if you want to know more about it, make sure you go ahead and check it out. Here's why market is expecting an explosive move in Bitcoin soon. Enjoy the silence, Bitcoin will soon change that, yada, yada, yada. It's a certain part of that is the stock to flow model, and a second part of it is 10K is really, really close around the corner, and if we breach that, there will most likely be a very bullish run, which I agree with, and which is something I can really get behind and am happy for. VeChain price likely to hit 250 sats if resistance break happens. Again, I also talked about that earlier, but I just want to briefly mention again that I personally think a lot of these resistances, for example, for Chainlink, for VeChain, for Cardano, they will all not really hold, all right? They will all not really hold. They'll just get broken through with ease, and thus, again, I don't think you should worry about it too much. And then another article that I saw from way earlier, but I guess it was brought to my attention again, was that data shows Ripple XRP might have a serious problem, right? Ripple XRP is the world's largest currency, and whenever I check it, every single argument can be countered. But here they're saying Ripple, a common name for the XRP digital token, currently boasts a market cap of almost 13 billion. However, Masari, a crypto data company, has suggested Ripple's market cap could be as much as $6 billion lower. Yeah, or whatever. And there's a couple more things that they talk in here about, but it's all not that important. So whenever you're worrying about Ripple or XRP in that sense, there are no problems, there won't be any problems, and there's really nothing going on. You shouldn't really worry about Ripple selling or the founder selling. It's all relatively small of an issue on the greater spectrum of things. Trust me, guys, we work with this every single day, and we understand now. That's the opinion I formed, but all right. And yeah, whatever, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video soon. Thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody.